Hello, hi Juhi. Hi.
Yeah, hi, am I audible?
Good morning, Juhi. Hi Swaradeep. Hi Vikrant.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, sir.
How are you all?
Yeah,
Good,
fine.
good. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you all had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I think Juhi Shruti is not joining today. So she has requested for the recording. Shivam should be joining.
Okay. Let's wait for 2-3 minutes and we'll start.
Okay, done.
Wait, sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Hello, Saudi. Hello, Vikrant. How are you guys?
Yeah, we are fine.
Hello, ma'am. How are you? Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Wie geht es Ihnen? Sehr gut. Okay, wie geht es Ihnen, Saudi?
Mir geht es gut.
Okay. Shivam hasn't joined yet, no? Okay, so we'll start. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you guys revised the vocabulary that we did in the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, any doubt?
Still not the doubts. Trying to remember the words and the meanings according to the word meanings.
So we'll start with the first question. It is eins Deutsch, Deutsch International. So in English we call it as international, but in German it is Internation.
Okay.
So it is pronounced as Internation. So here we have T, but T is silent. So it is CO, then noun. International. It means international.
Ma'am, one thing, international in English and the in German international.
Na, and is na. Then TIO is pronounced as CO. Here T will be silent. You can say that we'll replace T with S. So it becomes SIO CO. So
Okay.
international. T will remain silent. We will pronounce it as CO. SIO. Then noun. International.
International. Okay.
Just write down the vocabulary. Is it done?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
But S is present
Z.
in German, right?
S is pronounced as Z in German and Z is pronounced as S. So S will be
Then,
verb and
then in this word, in this was thing, why is it was? Why is it not was?
W is pronounced as. What is the pronunciation of W? It is when.
Wait.
So we always take the first letter. So W will be pronounced as for. That's what is once. So we'll take
Okay.
as the first letters it is pronounced as
Okay.
sentence first.
Mhm.
S is Z and S is pronounced as Z.
So then it should be was, right? So then it should be was.
It should be one, but it's not necessarily that it will always be like that. So sometimes the
Okay,
pronunciation is
okay.
different.
Oh,
W is word in was, and so is pronounced as so, and so is pronounced as so. So Deutsch is German, international is international. Gehören it is a verb which means to belong. Hören means to listen. And when we are GE as a prefix, it becomes to belong. Okay, here it means to belong to something or something. That is the verb, and it is O umlaut. Then zusammen means together. Was is what? It is a W question. Then ordnen means to order. And when we add a prefix, it becomes zuordnen, which means to assign something.
okay.
Just 1 second. The ordnen is a framework which means to assign. And ordnen is a verb which means to So here the question is Deutsch International, German International. Was gehört zusammen? What belongs together? Ordnen Sie zu. So here you can see zu. Su is a prefix and we have ordnen as the main part. So it is a Trennwahl. No? So I have told you guys what is a Trennwahl. Yeah, I did down first. Have you written mine?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So here the question is ordnance Z zoo, which means to assign. So here you can see I've written so ordnance is a train verb. And what is a train verb? Train verb are the separable verbs which can be separated. So we can see here the verb is to ornament. So we can see the main verb is ornament and we have a prefix in the before it, which means so. So how will you define like whether it is a train verb or non-train verb? So with train verbs, we'll always have prefix before it. Like we have so, we have the ver, we have er, we have so there are some prefix that we add. So when we'll do in the chapter, then we will get to know what are the prefixes. So in the sentence, subordinate is the prime verb. Here ordinate is the main verb and so is the prefix. So in the sentence ordinance is so here you can see what is the subject in the sentence Z. And because it is a capital Z, it is U form. And so according to the subject, we'll always conjugate the verb according to the subject. So it will be the ending will be en or Z, and the prefix will divide the end. So now you'll ask me that the verb comes at the second position. So why is it in the first position? Because it is an imperative sentence. And with imperative sentences, the verb comes at the first position, then the subject, and then prefix will only. So ordinance seafood assignment. So this is the we'll do these things in detail, but just for the knowledge, I'm telling you how it's done. Any doubt?
Ma'am, can you repeat the meanings of the zoo?
Okay, zoo is a prefix. Basically,
Okay.
zoo is a you can say preposition. So,
Okay.
which means to, from. There are multiple meanings. So it is a preposition.
Yeah. So that's
So with when we add prefix, we have multiple prefixes. Ein. So then we have pen. There are a lot of prefixes that we add. We have met. So these are all prepositions. Okay. So we have a lot of prefixes that we add with the verbs. So it becomes a grammar verb. So we will do that in detail. So in this book, you will get to know many grammar verbs. So when you start doing, then you will get to know. Then you can differentiate easily. Okay, is it a grammar verb? So just for your knowledge, I'm telling you, we will do this topic in detail.
okay, ma'am.
And my main motive is to tell you why the sentence is like this, because so ordinate is a tremba verb, that's why, and subject here is Z. So here it is a main verb, it will be conjugated according to the subject Z. And so with the prefix, according to the rule, it will go at the end of the sentence. Okay. So the question is Deutsch International, German International. Was gehört zusammen? What belongs together? Ordnen Sie zu. Assign them. So what they are saying is these are the pictures in German and these are the pictures in different languages. So what they are trying to say is you have to assign these pictures according to the what belongs together. So ein is matching with F. Eins is matching with F. So F is buttermilk and eins is again this bread butter. So we just have to assign these pictures according to them. So eins is matching with F. That's buttermilk. Then Y is matching with C, right? Backward. Also. Then dry is this. So now, sorry if you tell me, dry is matching with which picture? Here you can see we have a in dry. We have a doctor. She is like looking after a patient. So here in Japanese, we call it as Quran. So what do we call in German? It's Kram, right? So there.
Yeah.
So dry is matching with gay. It is gay. Now, Vikrant will tell me the fourth one. Fourth, you can see here, it is the highway. And in Turkish or Turkey, we call it as autobahn. So this picture is matching with
D autobahn. Because that is also showing there.
the autobahn. It's up. It is not auto, out. AU is pronounced as auto, then bahn. Then we have pin. Now, sorry, people tell me. Pin is in Italianish, we call it as il Woodstock. So it is a sausage. It is matching the picture.
This match with the picture. Das. Das. First 10.
Picture day, no? Wirtchen. Das Wirtchen oder das Wirtchen.
Vegetation. The sausage.
W is for, sorry. U is U. So Wirtchen. Wirtchen.
Yeah.
Then Vikrant. It is called as Frühstück in Ungarisch, which means breakfast. So it is matching with picture.
Das Frühstück.
So picture is called as Bill. Das Bill. Bill Nummer E. Das Frühstück.
Das Frühstück.
So picture is called as Das Bill. Das Bild, I've written it in English word. The pronunciation is build. It is singular and the plural is the builder. So it means the picture and pictures. Das picture is called as das Bild. Plural is the builder, the pictures, and number is the number, and plural is the number. So when we combine it together, it becomes the build number. So again, it is a compositor now. Yeah. So again, we have two nouns, das Bild and the number. So it is a compositor noun when we combine two nouns together. So the article of the second noun becomes the article of the compositor noun. So that's why it is the bill number, and it means the picture number. So whenever you want to say this is the picture number, so you will say the bill number 1, or the bill number 5, or the bill number E or 5. Okay.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Fetish?
Yeah.
Fetish is done. Okay. So this is bill number E. Bill number Z is matching with bill number E. Then bill number the student. In English, it means the student, which means the apple pie, and it is matching with bill number. Sorry,
Yeah.
number Zeben is matching with number Bera.
A.
Be.
There was number A.
Baby.
Way.
It is student. The student in English, it is student. Like it is kind of a pie. So in German, it is called as apple student. Apple pie.
Apple. Yeah.
Apple. There are apple student.
Apple. Strudel.
So it is the apple pie. So bill
Yeah.
number 7 is matching with bill number B.
It's match with
B. Then we
Well,
have
this apple's strudel
student.
is match within which picture, ma'am? This is I can't understand.
Okay, this is bill number 7. So it is a
Okay.
I told you student means a pie.
Okay.
In English we
Okay.
call it as pie. So we have it is a synonym student. So in German
Yeah.
it is called as apple student, which means the apple pie.
Okay, ma'am.
So again it is a pie. And apple is apple, so it is an apple pie. They are apple student. Yeah. So they will match with. Then we have number 8. Here I told you that it is a waltz. Waltz means waltz.
Yeah.
And waltz is a ballroom where people dance together. So it is called as waltz in Spanish. So it is matching with picture number.
Number 8, dar walsa.
Number A. They waltz. Waltz means waltz. See.
Yeah.
Ball. Then in number 9, you can see there is a suit. Guy is wearing a suit. So it is called as Anzug in Bulgarisch. And in German it is called as their Anzug A.
Yeah, answer.
Their answer means suit.
Yeah.
We can't see it clear. Any doubt, Vikram? Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. My net is very low.
Okay. So if you can't speak, you can just write down in the chat. So their answer will be suit, which means the suit.
Ma'am, I'm right.
And in Bulgarian, it is called as Anzug. Okay. So is this question number 1 clear to you? both of you. Sorry, and Vikrant, this question are clear to you, both of you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, is this question clear? Any doubt?
No, no doubt.
Okay. So in 1b, wie heißen diese Wörter in ihrer Sprache? Heißen means to be called. So how or what are these words called in your language? So the Frühstück is called as the breakfast in your language, right?
Okay.
The question is, wie heißen diese Wörter in ihrer Sprache? So here we is again a W question, which means how. So you can also say like what are these words called or how are these words called in your both of them. Heißen means to be called, it is a verb. Then we have diese, again we have the Wörter. So that's why here ER is the ending, adjective ending. We will do that later on. It is an adjective ending. So these are Wörter means words. So the singular form is das Wort, which means the word, and plural is the Wörter, the words. So how are these words called in ear means your, and it is common. If we have ear, again ER is the adjective ending here. If we have capital IHR here, it means it is formal. If we have small IHR, it means it is informal. And Sprache is the language. So how are all these words in your language? So it means how or what are these words called in your language? And the
No, ma'am. It's a question word.
mhm,
It's a question word, no?
yeah, Wayfrag. W is the way.
Wayfrager.
English. It's a W question Wayfrag.
Yeah.
So is it written?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you can remove it now.
It's
Yeah.
word in Sprache.
Wie heißen diese Wörter in Ihrer Sprache? What? So if you literally translate using the words, so it means what or how are called these words in your language. So when we'll say it in English, it becomes how or what are these words called in your language. So the sentence formation is like this in German. We'll have the verb at the second position. Okay. Now, what is the subject here? Can you guys tell me what is the subject?
We.
No, we the W question. Your
Right.
subject is your, and your is called as ear, right?
Oh.
So here the subject is ear, which means your. So again, I told you that if I have capital IHR, then it is a formal. Your, saying your. And if I have small IHR, it also means your, but that is informal. German is very complicated and Italian is also. Okay. So we have to remember these things. If it is, we have to see whether it is capital or it is in small letters. So one we have V and then we have IHR. As you can see, I have written IHR in common in capital letters, and then I have written in small letters. Both means your, but one is formal and one is informal. If it was informal, then the verb ending should have been different. But here it is formal, in which formal the ending is always en. That's why it is helpful. And remember, the verb will always be conjugated according to the subject. Here subject is your, which is formal. So that's why ending is en for everything else. Don't worry, even if you're not getting things, it will come slow. I'll make you write sentences. Then you need to understand. Is it done?
Yeah.
So here the question is, wie heißen diese Wörter in Ihrer Sprache? What are these words called in your language? For example, das bist du. It is called as what is called it is called as the breakfast in English. So what it is called in your language?
In English.
Das bist du is the breakfast. Yeah. So in English we call it as the breakfast. So like what is your mother tongue? Sorry?
My mother tongue is Bengali.
Okay, so how do you say breakfast in Bengali?
Breakfast in Bengali is jal khabar.
Oh, yeah. So that is what they are saying. How are these words called in your language? In your language means in your mother tongue.
Yeah.
So that's used to, when we translate it in English, it means the breakfast. And
Mhm.
when we say it in Bengali, so whatever you call it in Bengali, we will say that.
Yeah, ma'am.
And Vikrant, what do you call breakfast in your language?
Bhojanam.
Oh, so you can say that in your language.
Hmm.
But basically, we always use the English term. So we will say the breakfast. That's mistake is the breakfast in English. What is the autobahn in English? Sorry.
The highway.
Yeah. And then Franco.
The ill sick.
Yeah. So it is their Franca. We have to see the article. If it is their Franca, it is the male patient. And if it was the Franca, it will be female patient.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Then the switching or still is the sausage. Okay, what do we call das butterbrot in English? Vikrant?
Sorry?
What do we call das butterbrot in English?
Butter and bread.
Yeah, bread butter. Good. Then their answer is the suit in English.
Okay.
Then their Apfelstrudel is apple pie. Then we have their Rucksack. Rucksack is the backpack. And their Walzer is the balls. The balls is a ballroom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, eins say is kennen Sie andere deutsche Wörter? Do you know other German words? German Sie. I like that.
Ma'am, can you enlarge the screen where you are writing?
Yeah, just one second. Is it visible now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, kennen means it is a verb which means to know. Again, Z is the subject. So according to the subject, the verb is conjugated. So the ending is in, kennen. Andere means others. Deutsch again is German and Goethe is words. So do you know other German words? Sammeln is a verb which means to collect. And again we have einsammeln. Written TV, it means trennbare verb. So sammeln and einsammeln both means to collect. So if you see sammeln in a sentence or you see einsammeln, so it is a trennbare verb. So this ein is a prefix and ein will go at the end of the sentence. Both have the same meaning to collect. So sammeln is to collect. So collect them. So do you know other German words? Collect them. Or here you can simply say write. So are there any German words that you know? Whatever we have done till now, irrespective of those. Like we did in the first class, das Eol, das Mädchen, then der Junge. So these are all the German words, right?
Yeah.
And here you can see we have the verb at the first position following the subject. So it is a yeah, nine paragraph, right? Yes, no question. So with yes, no question, we always give the answer in yes or no form. So in yeah, nine paragraph, the verb comes at the first position following the subject, and we always have a question at the end. So kennen Sie andere deutsche Wörter? Do you know other German words? Like that. Do you guys know other German words?
Yeah.
Now the second question is, here you can see hello and choose. So is this conversation like, is it formal or informal? Choose.
Choose, can I choose is informal.
And it means goodbye.
Yeah.
So hello is hello and choose is goodbye. So we will see in this question how do we say hello and goodbye. So hello, where bist du? We have done this phrase now, where bist du? Where bist du means who are you? Where is again a W question which means who. Bist is the conjugation of the verb sein which means are, and du is the subject which means you in. So I told you whenever we have du as a subject, it is always informal. And whenever we have Z, capital Z, it is always formal. So in this question, you can see it is an informal sentence. Herein Z in lesen. Herein is to listen and lesen is to read. So listen and read. We heißen die Personen. How or what are these people called? The Personen is the plural form, which means the people. So what are these people called? So what they are saying in this question, hello, who are you? Listen and then read. What are these people called? So here you can see we have few people in this picture. A lady, a guy, then a young lady, and then we have, yeah. So we have three person in this picture, in this conversation. There is one old lady, one young lady, and one man. So this one I have already written here. So I'll write down the questions. question is hello. Hello means hello. Where is tu? It is a phrase which means who are you? Informal. And then we have Hyorendi. Again, this is an imperative sentence which means to give command or to request something to somebody. So Hyorendi, listen und lesen Sie and read. Listen and read. We heißen die Personen. So how are called the people? So how are these people called? So what they're trying to say is we have to listen to the conversation that has been held between these people. And then we have to read out the conversation. Okay, is it done, guys? Have you written?
Yeah, ma'am.
Vikrant? Any doubt? Okay. Okay. So Adib, can you please read out this dialogue?
Okay. The first one. No? Okay. Hello, Nina. Hello. Is pronunciation, ma'am, the name
Great.
Gregor?
Great.
Gregor.
We have already
We-
done this.
Yeah. Wie geht's?
Hmm.
Danke. Sehr gut. Und dir? Es geht. Danke.
Very good. Now Vikrant, can you please read out the same dialogue? I guess she left. So hello, Nina is hello Nina. Hello Gregor. Hello Gregor. V Gates. So I told you that V Gates is informal. We are saying how are you. We have already written. Here you can see V Gates Nina is how are you formal. And V Gates dear or V Gates is the shortest form of saying how are you informal. Yeah. So we can reply with Esgate, me good, me gate is good, Esgate. And we always say Danko. Whenever somebody asks us, how are you? We say Danko. Thank you for asking. So, hello, Gregor. We get hello, Gregor. How are you? Danko. Very good. Thank you. I'm very good. And dear. And you. And we always ask the other person, how and you. Like in English, also we say, na, hey, how are you? Then we say, I'm good. And what about you? So that what about you is und dear, or if it was formal, so you'll say und ihnen. Then the other person replies, es geht stuff. I'm good. Cut it out.
No, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay. Please revise whatever we have done in the class today. So tomorrow we'll listen to the conversation and we'll complete this question. And then we are going to see how do we greet and say goodbye.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.